Welcome to Popternative, where we dive into topical discussions from the worlds of pop culture, social media, and sports. Here is your host, Peter Remoliotis, aka PD Beats.
PD Beats here from Popternative, speaking to Johanna Liauw about Tall Girl 2, which is going to be available worldwide on Netflix February 11th. Thank you for your time. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Isn't it pretty cool that it's like coming out pretty soon? Like, what's the mindset now, knowing that it's going to be out pretty soon for everyone to see?
You know what? I am excited for everybody to finally get to watch it. I've been waiting like over a year now, it seems like. So I'm just excited for it to finally be released.
Yeah.
And then also in the same regard, I'm like, let's put it out of my mind a little bit and just, be in the moment in my actual life. It's not like get too nervous. So
is it a cool moment knowing that, one, it's Netflix, so it's going to kind of have this worldwide global kind of reception when it drops, and then two, I mean, the first movie did so well, now the second movie's coming out. It's pretty exciting overall, but I'm sure it's a little overwhelming and a lot at once at the same time, right?
Absolutely. Like, I watch Netflix all the time, and then now to star in something that is on the Netflix platform, it's kind of like a surreal moment. Like, I never thought this would actually happen.
Yep.
So, yeah, like I said, I'm like keeping that part a little bit tucked away. Like, don't think about it too much. Don't let that come out and, bring fear into your life. So just being calm and distracting myself a little bit, actually.
Yeah, and it's so good that you say that, because with Netflix, I mean, you said from watching Netflix, everything just happens so quick. Like, it comes out and it's just like,
well, I still don't know like what's gonna happen. I really don't know. Like, people can like not notice me in it, and I'm just like, okay, fine. Like, whatever happens is gonna happen. You know what I mean? So I'm not putting any expectations.
I believe the name of your character is Stella. Is that correct? Okay. Stella. So we obviously don't like doing spoilers here. I mean, we're going to get this out a couple of days before the movie, got to get them ready. Is there anything you could tell me about Stella without kind of any spoilers? Like, what can we expect from your character, spoiler free?
She's there to have fun and to basically be friends with everybody. Like, she's not the villain. Okay, she's not the bad guy. That's
vague, nice, but it excites people. No, it's so cool. What was it like when you officially got word that you were going to be in the project, like in the movie, and you were going to play Stella, and like preparing for everything? Like, what's that like? Maybe like a week before you're going to actually work on the movie.
Well, when they told me that I booked it, I cried. It was on a Zoom call. Like, I just started bawling. And then before getting there, I mean, I was doing one-on-one sessions with my accent coach just to like get comfortable with doing the accent, because that was really nerve-wracking for me as well. I'm new into this world, and then one of my first major roles, I got to do an accent, and I'm like, what the heck, dude?
Yeah.
Like, this is a lot.
Did you know about the accent in the audition? But was that in the audition, the accent?
Yeah. I just like pulled that out of nowhere, and I was just like, let's hope for the best. Like, I was watching the first film and watching Luke's character, and I was trying to emulate that. And I just feel like whatever energy I gave and the accent that I did was the right amount.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
They just like, she could do it, and that belief in me like also helped propel me to like keep doing it and knock it out, because there was moments where I was like, what am I doing? I'm so out of my league here.
Yeah.
Like, who do I think I am?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I can do this though, so shut up.
You're there. You're on Netflix, and everyone's gonna be able to see it. And it's you're there. It's all about, when do you start noticing as well where you just kind of have to have, like, I don't know, like for me with my show and everything, it's just nonstop. Like, it's the hustle is just nonstop, and I always want to do better and better. And I feel like for you as like an actor, a storyteller, do you kind of agree with me in that mindset a little bit? Like, there's nothing, like, you're always striving to be better and better, right, at the craft.
Yeah, because you love what you do, and you want to continue doing it. So there's always room for improvement. That's life. You can't master something in like a day unless you're like, I don't know, God or something. But like this is life. It's a journey. It's a process. Like you can always get better, and there's always more information out there for you to obtain. So
absolutely. Johanna Liauw is a storyteller. That's what you do, basically. You know, we said like you're acting, but like it's storytelling, right? Whether it's music, acting, it's all storytelling, dancing, storytelling. What excites you specifically about storytelling?
In the form of acting, it's the freedom of expression. Mm-hmm. There's no rules really. You could if you want to take it there, you could take it there, and then if they want to pull you back, they pull you back. But there's to me there's no room for error. You know, you could just be as authentic as you want to be within your character's parameters, and you have the most fun that way. It's exciting.
Absolutely. To add to that, does the ability to transform one kind of go to like different worlds and go to many different worlds, because that's what you do, right? Like you like from script to screen, you're kind of transformed and transferred into these unbelievable like different worlds, right? The fictional worlds and everything. Does that kind of excite you as well, that you're able to kind of transform on screen to like a different person, a different world? Like that's pretty cool too.
Yeah, it is. Like sometimes I'll be ready to go and do a take on set, and then it's almost like I always say it's like my higher self comes in and does the character, and it just feels like this full body high. Mm-hmm. And then when we're done and I go back, I'm just like me again, and I'm like, oh well, I want to keep doing that because that felt really good.
Yeah. So, no, absolutely. It is so cool. When people get a chance to watch the film, the obvious answer to this question, I feel like I always have to say this now, Johanna, because everyone just says, well, I hope they like it and have fun. Like the obvious answer is like when they watch the movie, they enjoy it, right? Because that's what it's for. Because my question is, what are you hoping they get out of it when they watch Tar Girl 2? And then everyone is just like, when I ask that question, everyone's like, well, I hope they get entertained. And I'm kind of like, okay. So
you know what? I hope they hate it. Just me.
Like, what are you hoping they get out of the film when they watch it, though? Like, what are you hoping takeaway-wise?
I hope they learn something about themselves. Mm-hmm. And it teaches them how to treat other people. Mm-hmm. Because it's very much based on, you know, bullying. In the first movie, it's bullying.
It is bullying,
and it's, I don't know why, but like even as an adult, I still get bullied by other adults. And I'm like, hi, did we not learn anything?
Social media has just become, and you know what? Okay, so social media, it's interesting. I did an interview recently with someone, and like trolls came up, like social media trolls, like Instagram, right? All these like, because there's ways now that a lot of these celebrities that have like millions of followers, there are all these like settings to like block out certain comments. The one thing, it's interesting. Someone told me that they went to like a social media seminar, and they had some actors and influencers, and someone was there and said, you know, a lot of the people that say like the nasty things to the celebrities on social media, those are the people that like actually like love that celebrity, look up to that celebrity. They're just doing it for attention. Like that to me is so backwards and so wrong.
It's either that, or like they just want the attention to like look at me, and that's fine. But what the core of that is they just want to feel seen, but they feel that they have to be negative to get that.
Yeah, but then
you know, and
people say ignore or block, but then you have like from time to time a big celebrity just like calls out someone, and that person is probably having a field day, right?
They feel validated. They feel validated. Yeah. It doesn't matter what the celebrity says or whatever. They got what they wanted.
Yep.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, they just want to be loved. They want to be seen. Mm-hmm. And once you realize that, it's a whole different ballgame.
You know, it's the start of the pandemic, like March 2020, I was like, you know, like a lot of people stuck at home. I did like Instagram lives. Like I did so many Instagram lives with athletes, celebrity actors, musicians, right? And you know how it is on social, like when you do an Instagram live with someone, both your followers can see it, right? Because it comes up on the screen. So the amount of like people like from their feeds being like, who is this person? Why is this person talking to this person? Like, why is he doing a Popternative Instagram live? Like, who is this? Like,
Because he wants to. What else are we?
He agreed about it. It's a pandemic. We're doing Instagram live. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so crazy. I want to kind of, before we wrap up too, you know, it's gonna, you kind of said that, like, you know, in the beginning of the interview, you're not sure like what's gonna happen. You're just gonna go for the ride and everything. But like, you know, from Netflix, I mean, the global aspect of it is just so unbelievable. Are you prepared a little bit for the possibility that like on the weekend of the 11th, there's going to be people from like all around the world that are going to have things to say about your character and like talk about it? Like, it's pretty crazy to think about that a little bit.
Yeah, I've thought about it, but then my self-deprecation goes, nobody's gonna care about you, and I'm just like, okay. like it's just this weird, like, I'm not putting pressure on it.
No.
Whatever it is, it is. Like,
Oh, absolutely. No, and it's coming out pretty soon, and we're all excited for it. And I wanted to thank you so much for coming on Popternative. It was great chatting with you, seriously.
I know, I love your energy. It's amazing. You make me laugh.
Well, we have to be excited about it. Like, if we're not excited, everyone keeps saying that, your energy. I mean, what am I going to be like, Johanna, welcome to the show. How's it going? Like
well, yeah, there are some that are like that. They're very cool, casual.
Not on Popternative, because we're chatting with Johanna Liauw about Tall Girl 2 on Netflix, so we have to be excited. So yeah, February 11th, that's going to be on Netflix worldwide. And can you plug away where people can follow you on social media so they can keep up to date with everything?
I only have Instagram, and it's very
easy.
Simple. It's Johanna Liauw.
Amazing. Well, this has been Popternative, youtube.com/Popternative for previous episodes. You're going to be able to catch Johanna Liauw as Stella in Tall Girl 2, premiering worldwide on Netflix February 11th. Until next time, this is Johanna and PD Beats signing off.
Thank you for tuning in to Popternative. Make sure to check out our past episodes of Popternative on YouTube. Be sure to like Popternative on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
This has been an Autograph Communications production.